All right. So we are live with Tarot Time. John's going to tell us about two more cards. And I believe what I see is the Seven of Swords
Yep.
and the Five of Wands. So I'm going to try just for a second, and I'll keep it fast to do a little remembering thing.
Sure.
And it's not much, but does that five demonstrate some kind of change?
Yes, it does.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Something
Fantastic.
is finally setting in. Okay, so tell us what we've got. What kind of energy are we looking for, and do they work together, or are they? Uh,
That's a good question. So we'll start with the Seven of Swords there. The Seven of Swords is it's the well, I call it the betrayal card.
mm,
And it has to do with deception or betrayal. But because I'm using Chris Ann's Light Seers Tarot, um, let me read the mantra and then we'll go from there. So the mantra is, I act from a place of love and morality, and then the universe witnesses my honest intentions. So when you get this card, the indication is that someone's not being upfront with what's going on. And you, as the recipient of this reading, are going to say, all right, my response to this card is I am going to act from a place of love and morality. So whatever else is going on out there, um, I'm going to stay in morality and in love. Basically, I'm going to stay in love.
so I just am getting a just a little bit of a different, I don't know, spin.
Sure.
Just for the word betrayal, because it came up. It literally came up this morning, like in a conversation in a
Interesting.
session, and that sometimes when I do energy work and I'm working on somebody, it, and somebody has a trouble with their shoulder or their neck or something of that nature, the information I get is that their body is betraying them.
Mm,
So the body is betraying them. So what I'm feeling from this is that it may not necessarily be a person
yes.
that's not being upfront,
Yep.
but maybe despite all of your efforts, the system you put in place is betraying you,
Mm-hmm.
or
That's really good. In fact, one of the notes I had on this card was make sure you're being honest with yourself.
there you go.
Perfect.
Right?
It's spot on. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. And sometimes we like
Amazing.
to fool ourselves into thinking, oh, this just a little longer. It'll keep work. It'll work. It's just no. Be honest
Yeah,
with yourself.
yeah, right, right. Be honest, because
Yep.
you just gotta, sometimes you just gotta cut it loose.
Yep.
You know me, I love cutting
Actually,
it
one of
loose.
my favorite personal stories has this card in it. I This is years ago when I was working running my own a bit larger company, and I had a bad vibe about one of my clients. That something didn't feel quite right, and I was doing a daily 3 card reading, and dang it, if that Tower card wouldn't come up every single day, I'm like something's happening. And I finally said, actually, I was already in bed, and I got up and I said, I got to draw one more card. What is going to happen? And I pulled the betrayal card.
Wow.
And guess what happened? The very next day, I was let go as their service provider because someone lied about something that I was actually
Wow.
betrayed. I was
I
literally
mean,
betrayed by someone in that company.
wow. I
And I'm
mean,
like,
that's just,
so I
you
will
know,
never forget what that card means because it was happened, so vividly. Let's go on to the other card, the 5 of Wands. It's a little bit easier card. That one
I kind of
is
love them together, actually, but go
Yes.
ahead.
So the 5 is competition, conflict, and ambition. So the change there is like things are humming along, and all of a sudden you realize, oh shoot, I'm in conflict with someone, or I'm in competition. There's there's not just me out here. We're actually, arguing or disagreeing over something. So this is it's kind of the competition card. Let me read the mantra for this one because this one also has a really nice spin on competition. It says, I support others and they support me, and we rise together in accelerated harmony. So you can compete against each other, or you can say, let's put our efforts together and really go faster.
Well, that's it, right? That's it. And those are my words for the year: collaboration and co-creation,
Yep.
right? Like, you know, we're all better together.
Yeah, we're all better together. And so one of the words in here that Chris Ann writes is a little rivalry can be a good thing. And it's kind of like, yeah, especially if you're like feeling, wait a minute, I can do this. And I know that I can do this. And that's that push
Right.
that you need sometimes.
Yes, absolutely. Wow, that's amazing. So, and then, so just remind us, the suit of swords is what area?
So that's intellect, and it's yeah, it's basically intellect, thinking, calculation,
Okay, and wands.
action, get
Act.
moving.
Oh, so think before you act.
Yes, I'll give you that. That's good. That'd be a nice way to tie up this reading
Look,
together. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Look at that betrayal. Look at that betrayal. Look at what's going on,
Yep.
and then think it through
And then act.
before you choose to collaborate or or what was the other, or compete.
Yes.
You know,
Correct.
because the truth is, most of the time when we're competing with ourselves now, aren't
Yeah,
we?
that's true. Yep.
So anyway, well, thank you so much for tarot time for today.
Thank you,
Um,
Angie.
if you've listened, and I don't know if we've got any listeners on here live right now, but if we don't, if you've listened all the way to the end and you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Um, we would like to hit 100. I'm just saying.
Is
and
that too
and
much
and,
to
and,
ask?
and yeah, right. But and the top of that is also, we love to do this.
That's for sure.
We we love to do this. We love this show. We love to do this. We're going to keep doing it no matter what. But we'd really appreciate it if you would just hit that subscribe button. And if you really like it, share it and tell your friends. And I
Awesome.
know that I've been in some groups where I've heard that happen. So we
Cool.
really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Angie.
And we will see all of you guys next week for a new episode to be determined and two new cards. We
Hmm.
are getting closer to hearing about the Fool's Journey. So I love it. All right. See you later.